live from Butler, New Jersey.
It's the Stereo Joe Show. What's up, everybody? I'm Jimmy James. As always, we are bringing you another killer show tonight. First guest is coming all the way from the Czech Republic. It's Eric. He's in a band called Safe Course. He plays every single instrument known to man, or at least a whole bunch. Second up tonight, we got my good buddy, Savas. He's an 11-year-old prodigy. This kid plays a lot of instruments as well. He sings, he raps. He's a great guy. He's coming on tonight. He also writes his own songs, believe it or not. And then third up, we have Hannah, who is a singer-songwriter. She has a beautiful voice, plays a nice acoustic. I just heard one of her new songs. You're probably not going to get to hear it, but that's okay. Anyway, you're going to love what you do here. She said I was cool, so she said I could do it. And then lastly, we have an awesome guitarist named Andrew Moses coming on, and he's going to round out the night. He's going to play a cool little instrumental. It's going to be awesome. We also have some great music tonight from the crowning Stereo Joe, of course. We got some new songs coming out, which I'm really excited to show you. And then we also have up now a band called The Meantime. So let's get to them real quick and check them out. Here is The Meantime. That is The Meantime from the Juicebox series, which is an awesome whole bunch of episodes of all these different people playing live. Yo, it's Nick the Viking. What's up?
Just hanging, enjoying some Juicebox sessions, having some of my own blue juice. It's actually G Fuel.
I love it. I love it. What's up, Mateo? I see Mateo has joined in. What's going on? Mateo, we got some great musicians coming up tonight for you. You're going to love it. But, dude, real quick, I just want to take a second to talk about Stereo Joe, actually, for a second. I am freaking so excited to announce we finally have our second EP coming out, Secondhand Smoke. COVID tried to get in the way, but Nick freaking brought out his battle axe, and he went berserker on all these crazy mofos. But anyway, we are so excited. We have 5 songs coming out. I can't decide which one I like better. I am really pumped. But anyway, Nick, I'm going to let you get started on all your stuff, and I'll be back, buddy.
So we want to take this opportunity out to remind you, start a watch party, invite a couple of friends, and even like the page. We're on the quest to reach 10,000 followers, and with you sharing the video, it reaches that many more people. We have a lot of great talent, so it'd be a shame not to have as many possible people check them out tonight.
Do it!
You heard it. So tonight's episode is brought to you by The Beard Struggle. From their products of their shampoos, their beard masks, balms, oils, and even their beard brushes. There's products for everybody with beards of all sizes. Whether you have a growing beard like me or are a bearded veteran, they literally have anything for you. Different starter packs. This is actually the short beard starter pack, which all comes together, everything that you saw. And we have a code Stereo Joe that you use at checkout, Stereo JO, all one word. Get 15% off your order, and orders $40 or more are free shipping to anywhere in the U.S. So it'd be a great present to any of you that are out there watching, celebrating a birthday.
That sounds like a conspiracy. Free shipping, Nick. I'll see it when I believe it. I just placed my order now for $41. I'm going to see if I really get it. I'm excited. But anyway, man, we have some great artists on tonight, man. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. As long as I've known Eric, this is actually the first time that I'm getting to talk to him virtually in person. He's actually the drummer who was going to help me do a lot of the Sonic Space work, but unfortunately it was in between when I moved here to PA, so it kind of got put on the back burner.
Oh, well, I'm even more excited to have him on the show then. All right. And Eric coming all the way from Czech Republic. It's 2 a.m. at his time. He's staying up way past his bedtime, but we did get permission, so it's okay. But anyway, I'm excited about him. And then we got a bunch of other great guests, but I think you have a music video for us, don't you, my friend?
I do, and this next one is an acoustic performance by some really good friends of ours, Micah and Ace Hendricks from The Crowning. And this is a live acoustic performance. I don't know if you saw, but you should start at around 4 minutes because there is an interview right before it. The song is called Fall Apart.
I got it, baby.
Yeah.
Not like you to stand in my place. Leaves are falling fast. Trying to live, but all I breathe is rain. Rain. Fall apart. Fall apart. Watch it all fall apart. Always throw it away. Innocence is lost on those who played it like a game.
All right. There's only one thing I could say. I give them an A. Damn it!
I have to agree with
hole. Well, that was a miserable failure. Dude, how about those harmonies? I didn't know Ace could harmonize like that. He's been holding out on us.
Surprise. Ace can literally do it all. Like a couple of the guests that we have on tonight. Ace can drum like a monster, plays guitar, bass. As you can tell, he sings. He's been a monster his entire life.
That's awesome. Yeah, he played drums in a show for us, and he was like literally insane. Hey, Ruben said secondhand smoke. We are psyched. I am so insanely psyched. Oh, and I forgot to tell everybody, in case you didn't know, this is the Stereo Joe Show. Me and Nick are just a couple of regular guys hanging around the neighborhood, and we started trouble and got into school, and we had to move out to Philly, to Bel Air. That's how we became the princes of the Stereo Joe Show. But basically, we started this show because we couldn't get out of our house for COVID-19, and no one else could get any music out there. So we said, let's start an internet talk show, and let's feature people's music. So as you already heard, we had 2 videos already. We got 4 killer guests for you tonight. And I don't want to get too much into their time, so we got about a minute. But Nick, anything else you got for us real quick? I think birthdays or something else?
Exactly. Just want to give a quick birthday shout out to a few people celebrating today, like the 2 Expendables co-stars, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terry Crews, rapper Street Bud, and Brad, forgive me because I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Hargreaves, the drummer for Third Eye Blind.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. I know. I always check with people before I have them on. How do we say this right? Because it's always hard. But anyway, all right, Nick, I'm going to bid you farewell. You'll be back as always. I'm sure popping in on Eric so we could reunite about Sonic Space. But all right, I'll catch you later, man. Guys, that's Nick. He's the man. Like I was saying before, this is the Stereo Joe Show, brought to you by a couple of musicians. It's an internet talk show. We are bringing you lots of diverse talent from around the world. Speaking of which, today we're traveling all the way to Europe, all the way to Czech Republic to welcome on a musician that does it all. Here he is. Here's Eric. What's up, buddy?
Hi, James. How are you?
Doing well. How's it going all the way over there? It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m., but it's awesome to be here, so no problem.
We're stoked to have you, so thank you so much. I wanted to first ask you, how have you been handling COVID-19? Has it hit your country hard? Are you guys doing okay over there?
I did okay because it was very hard quarantine here, and we we were not able to do a lot of things, but now it's okay in our country, so we can do concerts and
Oh,
things
good.
like. Yeah, so not for very much people, but in smaller audiences. So club concert is a normal thing these days in Czech Republic.
Same with us. We only have outdoor stuff right now. So yeah, we're similar there. But you and your family are good to go.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. All right. Well, all right. Now that we got through that, let's get into the good stuff. Your music and what inspired you to get into music and want to play music.
The biggest inspiration for me was a band called Kiss. I think everyone knows them. And because of that band, I started to play drums when I was about 10 years old. And now I'm 21, so I've been playing drums for 11 years. And as a teenager, I like pop punk bands and pop punk drummers like Travis Barker from Blink-182. And these days I'm trying to know something about jazz music. So these days I'm inspired by jazz music, but still my bands are pop punk
Cool.
music.
So yeah, so the music you're making with your bands right now is a little bit more in the pop punk genre, but you mentioned that you just finished school and you're going to another school to study music even deeper, a conservatory, and you were learning all different types of percussive instruments. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, in music school that I studied was normal to study all the drum instruments that we were able to have in the school. So except drum set, I played timpani. That's 2 big drums or more. Yes.
Dun, dun.
Symphonic orchestra and another symphonic orchestra drums as a snare drum. Peati is the cymbals, 2 cymbals. And
Oh yeah, yep.
yeah.
But what about the most important one, the triangle?
Yeah, triangle.
I love that one.
Yeah, but it's very hard to play triangle because when it's spinning around, it's hard to hit it.
Oh, I never thought of that because it just keeps. Oh, that's funny. So that's cool. So you bring all that percussion into it.
Yes, and also melodic drums. So xylophone, marimba, vibraphone, all these instruments I've been playing.
I want to play Nordic drums. That sounds cool as hell. We don't have them over here. At least I don't know about them. I want Nordic drums. Damn it, Nick. You know what? You know what we got to talk to is Nick the Viking. Nick the Viking, where are these Nordic drums?
You're right. I'm severely lacking as a Viking if I don't have them.
Damn it. All right, we're coming back to you. All right, you know what? If he doesn't have the drums, then forget him. No, I'm kidding. I wanted to get to your music video, actually. So we are playing... Let me get it right here. I got it right here. We are playing the Dance Gavin Dance one. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, I practiced this song for so long because it's not easy to play it. So the covers I did before was much easier, I think, than this one. This was very hard, and I think it's my maybe newest. I'm not sure that it's no maybe that's not the newest cover, but it was the hardest, I think.
It's the hardest one. All right, cool. Well, let's check it out real quick, and then we'll come right back.
I will cry to anyone, and I can do it while I'm having fun. Yeah, I'ma get better. I wanna be somebody. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be somebody. No, so you won't keep your head down. Your life is a joke. Don't make this awkward. Like rock in the fall.
Yeah. That was hard to turn off. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane, man. You are
Thank you.
modest because you told me you weren't that good on the drums, but you are an animal tearing those up. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's probably 1,000 times better than he told you he actually was. You should see his Instagram videos. Even when he's not playing full songs and he's just messing around doing different tricks, he's incredible.
I
Thank
bet
you.
from all the instruments he was saying that he plays, wow. But all right, I'm going to get out of here because I need the two good-looking guys on the show. I want to hear about Sonic Space, and I want to hear all about Eric's bands too. So I'll be right back.
So when we first met, you actually were in a band, I think, called Between the Trees, if not mistaken. But now you're with a band called Safe Course. How long have you been with them?
With Safe Course, it's a bit hard because the band started about 3 years ago, I think, and I was one of the founding members of the band. But then I was forced to left because of school and things with that. And after last year, I joined the band again. And before I recorded one song with them, and we did, I think, 2 or 3 songs, but I didn't record them. And another drummer did that. And after, I think, 2 years, last summer, I came back to band, learned all the new songs, and I'm playing with the band till these days. And the band you mentioned, it was Things We Know, and it was since 2015 till 2017. We played all over the Czech Republic. It was more pop punk band than Safe Course, and because of some arguments in the band, like we end. Or we break up. We break up because of that.
Oh, that's a shame, but bands do go through their rough portions. Jim, did you have something you wanted to add?
Oh no, I was gonna say that's always so hard, when that happens and just keep going through it. And Stereo Joe's been through that too, so we totally get it, man. But you just gotta keep going. But I'm really excited to hear what you're gonna do next at school. You were mentioning a little bit of you're gonna be starting a little bit of jazz at school.
Yeah. So maybe I will get some jazz band or maybe something like that. Or just trio.
So you mentioned that you play a little bit of jazz. You play a lot of pop punk. Did the style of the drumming for your songs change in the time that you had the other drummer playing, or did he play kind of similar style to you as well?
I think it's different. Yeah, because I think people learn all their life. So I think that my drumming changed, and it will change again through years. I will go. I will play.
You've already been playing 11 years. In the next 11 years, what do you hope to have accomplished musically by then?
I hope I'll be a better drummer than I'm now, and maybe get the chance to play some bigger concerts, or maybe in New Jersey.
Yeah.
To play that.
Come out, we got you.
Let's get you down here. And I was going to say, too, you said you played all over Czech Republic, which is really cool. Have you been able to play in any other countries? And what are the best countries to play in Europe for a rock musician?
I played in Deutschland.
Germany.
Germany, sorry.
No, you're good. I expected the Deutsch, but for the non-German speaking people, I know Spanish, I know German, and I know they're like Deutschland, they're like Dutch. No, Deutschland's Germany. Anyway, so cool. And Germany's a hot spot, right?
Yeah, and with symphonic orchestra, I played in Italy, Germany, France, Belgium. So I traveled more countries, but for pop punk band. I don't know which country is the best in Europe. Maybe Great Britain.
That's what I was going to say. I would think, yeah. And I heard Italy. I heard they're into their musical tastes are a little more sophisticated still. Like they appreciate more of the classical and more of the complex jazz chords I've heard. And then, Britain, they're like cutting edge on sound, I heard. Like London's like all about the new sounds, and it's pretty interesting. But what's the music scene like in Czech Republic?
It's for a pop punk band or any alternative band. It's very hard to get through because we are. I think that the music that is in Czech Republic is pop music, but it's not in a it's not very good, I think.
We can relate here in America. We feel the same way. No,
Big time.
that's funny. That's funny. All right, well, listen, we got about 2 minutes. I'm going to pop out of here real quick. But definitely, I want to hear the Sonic Space, and I also want to hear where to find all your music.
So when we had first met, I was doing a lot of solo pop punk work as well, which is why I was quickly drawn to Eric. I had a bunch of songs I had written out. I believe that I had one track like really rough that wasn't even perfectly set on the timing and everything yet, but I had sent you, and you even had something in mind that you wanted to do drum-wise with it, but it was right in the middle of me moving out to PA, so I never actually got to record the full version of it. But since you're always drumming and getting more complex and everything, I would love to in the future still do something with you and even get some tracks sent to you and see what you can bang out on the drums.
Yeah, me too. Of course, I've got some small home studio right now, so it will be better. So
Is that where you?
I don't.
Is that where you do your recording?
Once again.
Is that where you do your recording?
I record covers in my home studio, and and it would be fine if you got some pop punk songs, something new. Just send me, and we can make something.
Dude, let's send him a Stereo Joe song, one of our bands, and you could do that. Oh my God. Okay, this is exciting. I love it. All right, everyone, go check out Eric K Drums, or we will check him out. Or no, I'm kidding you. But really, Nick, you put his links up, I believe, right?
I did. I'll put them up one more time just so people don't have to look too far for them.
And Ruben said, "Yeah, buddy, Kiss rocks." That's funny. You got a Kiss fan out there. So, all right. Well, listen, it was so nice to meet you. I hope we get you on again. And yeah, Nick just put the links up so everyone can see him in the comments there. He's got a whole bunch. Go check him out. All right. It was so nice to meet you, Eric. Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation, and have a nice time, guys.
Absolutely. We'll see you soon. Guys, that's Eric on drums. He is the man. All right, Nick, I got to let you go because we have another the man coming on, my good buddy Voss. So, all right, Nick, I'll be back. But you're coming back. Don't worry.
Catch you soon.
See you in a little bit. All right. This next guy is just like our last guest in that he plays so many different instruments. He plays guitar. He plays piano. I even saw him playing a bass guitar the other day. He probably plays it all. And he sings and he raps and he writes his own songs. And he's only 11 years old. Let's welcome to the show, Music by Voss. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How you been?
I've been doing good.
Awesome. I haven't seen you in person in a while, and I miss you, man. I hope. But when I heard you playing before, I could tell you've been practicing.
Yeah, I was practicing all summer. This is an opportunity to stay home and just practice.
You're exactly right. It's been like, I'm glad that you took advantage of that time and got it, got up to the next level of the games, which is awesome. And I see it. I see you got a new guitar there too. Tell us about it, man. Why'd you pick that guitar?
Because my favorite color is blue and green, and I really wanted this guitar because it gave you that nice sound. And you don't have to use, and you can do it with any amp, and it will still give you that nice sound.
I love it too, and I got to see it before. It's so beautiful. It's like that dual color thing where it's green fades into the blue. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's awesome. And I see you got your studio back there and your whole setup because you write a lot of your own songs. Which one has been your favorite song that you've written so far?
I gotta say my favorite song is Godzilla.
And that was your newest release, right? I'm
No,
super
no,
excited.
not my newest. It's the first one I released.
Wait, what's been your newest? I missed the newest one?
Nicey.
Oh no, I'm in big trouble. I'm grounded now. Oh man, I didn't know. I didn't catch that one. But I saw the video to Goatzilla a bunch. So I'm really excited about that one. And that was a lot of fun to make that video, right?
Yeah, but it was very snowy when we was making it. Very snowy. But then the video looked cool with the snow.
Exactly. Added another special effect to it. Was it hard to make the video or was it all fun?
Oh, it was very fun.
That's awesome. What was like your best memory of it?
My sister dressed up as an alien, saying "wah wah wah."
I saw her. She looked so cool. I was like, whoa, it's an alien. And she like pops out in the video. It's really cool. She had a lot of fun too?
Yes, but she said she didn't really like it, but
She probably loved it. You know how they are. Like, I didn't like it, but they really loved it, you know?
the bad
sorry?
part is, what I was nice to see her. She was in the dress in the snow.
Oh, no. So she was freezing.
Yep.
She had to work hard for it. Oh, that's great. So listen, you play a whole lot of instruments. Out of all the musical things that you do, what's your favorite one to do?
Well, I gotta say guitar and piano because first of all, I got shout out to the piano because the piano helps me learn the notes. So when I get on guitar, it'll be like super easy.
I agree with that. And I would recommend that to anybody else because you're so right. Like the piano, you could see the notes very visibly. And then you could take what you learned from the piano onto the guitar. And I love it. You play really cool songs on the piano. You have a really cool musical taste too, by the way. We've played together a bunch of times on stage. We played Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. We played that one Prince song, Go Crazy. And what else do we play?
Rockstar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your original Rockstar, my favorite one. Dude, I love that song. That's always a fun one to play. So, all right, are you going to play a little something for us tonight? I see you got that cool-looking guitar.
Yeah, I am going to play something for you.
Nice. All right, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to put you full screen. But just say, Jimmy, come back, and I'll be back.
Okay. So what I'm going to play for you guys, I'm going to play Love and Happiness by Stevie Wonder. Okay, let's do this.
Woo! Bro, they loved it. Woo! You want to do a little more or are you good?
I'm good.
No, that was awesome. I really love it. And yeah, and I think one of the most impressive things about you is how well you solo. And you know, I play a little rhythm for you, you know, usually underneath, and you're out there soloing on top. And I'll tell you what, people always enjoy when you perform. How much do you like performing?
When I love performing. I really do. I actually like entertaining the crowd. I like interacting with the crowd. So when I was young, I didn't really want it to, but now I got used to it.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Thanks to you because you set me up for the stage and you've been a really good help. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Everyone always loves you. And you know what? I saw that transformation. You know, I saw you every time you got on stage more and more. You were just more confident. You knew how to command the audience. And once you really learn how to command the audience and ask them a question and they answer or they're singing the song back to you, that's just the best, right?
Yeah.
I love that. It's so much fun. So, yeah, man. So, all right. So now you play guitar. And I know that people can't see it, but you have a couple of different effects pedals on the side there. How do you manage to do all that? Like, how do you know how to use all the pedals? Which one's your favorite one?
Well, we can tell. Well, what one thing I know about these pedals are, the orange one they have a little bit of rock, and then the blue one have a little bit of blues, like blues solo. And if you put them together, it sounds nice actually.
I know. You got probably the distortion, the Boss distortion, and then another. I think I got both of those actually myself. No wonder we're friends. You know, we got good similar taste. I love it. All right, I got Nick in the background here. I don't know if you know Nick, but let me bring Nick on. Nick. Oh, so you know. All right, Nick, let's get him on. He's got a question for you. What's up, man?
Hey, Voss, it's good to see you again. I know we played at Stanhope together.
Oh yeah, duh. I forgot.
Well, this wasn't a planned question, but what you played on guitar before, was that just something off the cuff? Because that was really cool.
What?
Sorry. When you played the guitar before, was that pre-written, or did you just come up with it on the spot?
No, that was Love and Happiness by Al Green.
Oh, nice.
I thought I heard that riff in there. I was like, that sounds familiar. So that was really cool. And yeah, man, I love it.
Thank you.
And Jimmy was saying that you really know how to command the stage, and he's not lying. The first time I saw you perform may have even been with us, and I honestly was blown away by how confident and how you just took command. Have you seen anybody live that really was just very impressive?
Prince.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. He's great. Like his videos, or like you got to see him in concert?
No.
It's just the videos.
I think I was super young at the time.
Oh, really?
I don't even really know. You know what? I just don't know how old I was when he was alive.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of it too. But I know you got great musical taste. Your parents have definitely got you into some good music. And you're like, for someone your age to know all the songs you do, you got good parents. How much they're a big help, right? They always got great parents, right?
Yeah.
They're the best.
What really hyped me up to play guitar well? Jimi Hendrix.
Oh,
nice.
But the reason why I discovered the guitar, because there was this baby show like Bubble Guppies, and they used to play the guitar. I wanted this sound, but so my mom got the acoustic. I didn't want the acoustic. I only wanted the electric. And then when I got the electric, I had the clean sound. I was like, where's the rock sound?
You're like, what? Where is the distortion? Exactly. And I'll tell you what, you have that cool Olympic white Fender Stratocaster, just like Jimmy had, actually. So I always love that one too, your other Strat. But this new one though, that's a nice. It's like a bigger guitar, so it's got a different tone to it. It's got the fatter pickups, the double coil pickups there. So that's nice, man. The humbuckers there. It's really cool. Now, do you notice the difference when you play both guitars? Like, do you hear a difference?
Yes. So this one is more open, as you can see, and they give you more of that bluesy sound. While this one is like more of a rock sound than what this is.
Exactly, yeah. Like a couple of the Beatles dudes used to play one like that you have in your hand there. And then, of course, Jimi Hendrix, the man, my favorite guitarist. That's why I got so excited. And, yeah, he played that too. So that's really cool, man. And I was going to say, so name me like your top 5 inspirations musically. Like who do you really try to draw from when you're creating music?
Michael Jackson.
Nice.
Let's see, we got Jimi Hendrix. We
Boom.
got Prince.
Boom.
Let's see. Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, exactly. Isn't She Lovely? We've played.
And
yeah, no, who's the other one? We played another song too, didn't we?
Yeah. I think
Is it Bruno
I
Mars?
don't know.
Oh yeah, Bruno Mars did the version.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should learn. What do we?
Bruno Mars played Prince though.
Yeah, he did the Prince cover, but we learned the Bruno Mars version because he did the cool one. Now, are you gonna ever maybe see him in concert if we ever get the concerts again?
maybe, or maybe we could perform if you get great.
I would love that. That would be really fun. I almost had the chance to play with Bruno, to be honest with you, but it didn't end up happening. But it was like getting close. But I'll tell you this for another time. But anyway, but yeah, we got to get together and jam soon. So, Nick, when we get a show next, oh, you know what's the boss? You know what? I wanted to do some broadcast, so like streaming. So maybe I could come up to your place and we could do a concert together one day.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so I'll talk to Mom about that and see if she's on. We'll figure out the details for that, and then we can live stream it ourselves. Because you were thinking about getting your own show.
Yeah.
You're one of these days, maybe in like 4 or 5 years, we'll teach you how to do it. We'll get you all set up. But then if we do our own concert, it'll be like our own show.
Oh.
It'll be cool. All right.
Okay.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was gonna say, what is the number one thing you want people to check out on your social media right now?
My EP.
And where do we find it?
Anywhere you can find music, and it's called Advanced Notice. We got a few more songs coming out, actually.
Cool. So it's Advanced Notice, and I can find that on Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. So everyone go to Spotify, go to Apple Music, and go to YouTube and and look up Music by Voss, my very, very talented friend. You are not going to be sad that you did. He is a great performer, really great guy. And I told you, this guy writes his own songs. So before I let you go, real quick, are you working on any new songs lately, like during this time?
Yes, actually I am.
Nice. So good. So you got a bunch of new tunes in the works. Maybe we could teach me one and we could play it on the show together.
Yeah, I do got one guitar one.
Nice. What are the others? Like piano or electronic?
Yeah, it does have electronics.
Cool.
Electronics, there's one like guitar, like all like live instruments, and there's one that's just the studio instruments.
Cool. I got to check them out real soon. And I wanted to say real quick, we got 2 comments. Ruben said, yeah, Voss, good job. And another guy said, Mateo said, hell yeah, kill it, little dude. So they were really impressed by your playing, man. And you should be really proud, dude, because you're really talented. And it's always fun. And really, you're going to want to see this guy live because he really takes charge. I'm so sad. He always gets the biggest applause. I'm like after he gets up, I'm like, woo! And then after he leaves and it's just me, they're like, you don't even hear it. So you always get the biggest applause every show because you're that good.
Thank you.
Well, dude, do you want to say anything before you go or you're all set?
Check my EP and have a good night.
Awesome. Well, Voss, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to see you sooner than later, real soon, and I'll talk to Mom soon. But thank you so much, and tell your brothers and sister I said hi.
Okay. Bye.
All right. See you, bud. Bye. All right. That was my buddy Voss. He is so talented, man. He does it all.
You heard it straight from the man. Check out his EP. I'm going to post his links back up again so you can check him out. He's so cool that he's able to do guitar and rapping and piano and like all this different stuff at such a young age. I don't even think I even knew music back then really like that.
Really, he is a great guy. And honestly, I'm not kidding you when I tell you the audience always goes nuts for him. The camera phones come up and he's really exciting, man. So you're going to definitely want to check it out. Oh, look who popped in. Another great guitarist. We got Kevin in the house. And he is the man. He's in the band P-Funk North. You're definitely going to want to check them out. But we also got another comment. Bad Jimmy, 50 push-ups, please. Hey, you'll be happy to know I actually can do 50 push-ups. I might diet. No, I can actually do that. But yeah, man. Dude, I know I brought it up before, dude. But I am freaking pumped about our new songs coming out. We got 5 new tracks coming out, but we already have 5 tracks up on Spotify, and you better check it out. I'm going to put that up right now to tell you people. Check us out on Spotify and YouTube. or Nick the Viking will come there and go berserker on you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, but yeah, man. So what are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking that we had two really amazing, talented guests so far, and that the night's not even close to being over. We have two awesome, talented performers about to come and really blow the house away. And I can't wait because I always love a live performance.
I know. I'm excited. That's one of my favorite things about this show are the performances and, of course, meeting the people. We've met so many. We've interviewed, I don't even know how many people, dude. I mean, I lost track of over 100 at one point. But we've been lucky to meet so many people throughout this process. It's been great. And we'll be able to bring you some music because in case you didn't know, that's what it's all about here is bringing you original music and even cover songs from all over the world. We've had flame dancers on. You know what we haven't had, though, Nick? And this is bad of us. We have not had a poet.
Oh, you're right.
That is messed up.
I think I know someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I know a couple of people that used to do some in Strasbourg, so I'll start reaching out.
I want to be crying by the time they're done, bro. I want it to be so moving that I'm just like a puddle on the floor. No, I'm kidding you. All right, dude. So what was I about to say? I don't know. I'm out of here. See you later.
You were going to say that if you're tuning in for the first time, make sure to start a watch party, share the video, invite a couple of friends, even like the page, because we're on a quest to hit 10,000 followers, and with every share, it really helps out.
Yeah, actually, do that right now, and please press like and invite all of your friends to like the band because we love you. No, but anyway, man, I am really pumped, dude. We got two more guests, like you said. They're both performing. Hannah's coming up right next. She is super cool, super talented, and I heard one of her new songs tonight. I'm pretty excited, but I'm coming on to you in a minute. I'm bringing you on in a minute. Not yet, because of course I gotta. Celeste said that was awesome, and she was talking about Voss, and he really was. Celeste, it's so good to see you again. Thank you for tuning in. Kevin said, Jimmy James, you are the man. I will take that compliment. Just because I'm so happy about my new songs. Thank you so much. Check us out on Spotify, the Stereo Joe, Stereo J-O. Leave off the last E because we are extra. All right. All right. I'm letting Nick the Viking go. I'll see you in a minute. But when I get you back, bro, just remember, I love you. See ya. Guys, that's Nick. He is the man. Can't do this show without him. He freaking saved my butt all the time. But anyway, all right. Stereo Joe Show is bringing you diverse talent from all around the world. And right up next, we have an awesome guitar player and vocalist. She writes her songs. Let's welcome Hannah to the show. Hey!
What's up?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Is it like 1,000,000 degrees out by you?
It's so humid. Yeah, it's pretty hot, but I don't think it's as hot as where you're at. So I don't know. We're sweating. There's a lot of humidity, but it's probably not as bad as you.
Well, either way, it's no fun, right? It's cleansing though. We're cleansing.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Detoxifying.
That's the one good thing about it. So,
yeah, right? Gotta
anyway,
look positive.
Exactly. Yeah, we gotta find something good out of it. So how have you been doing through this whole time?
You know what? I think pretty good in comparison to a lot of other people. So I'm grateful for where I'm at because it could be worse. I've been through a move through COVID, which has been pretty interesting. So that was kind of it was fun in the sense that I got to travel with my friends, but it was weird in the sense that you're moving through a pandemic. So it's like the rules have changed and you have to navigate things. Like going across the border isn't what it used to be. So it's been interesting, but it's also been great in the sense that there's been an abundance of time to work on music, which is just awesome. You know, it's, as you know, it's like if you can have more time to work on music, it's just the more the merrier. So
that's been my favorite part about this whole thing too, is that, you know, I was saying like, oh, you know, I just don't have as much time anymore. I've always wanted to start a little show thing like this. So once it finally happened, it was like, Nick, let's get on it. And so I'm excited that we're meeting you. This is great. We're getting you on the show. We set this thing up a couple of weeks ago. So it's been to finally get you here. And wow, I was really impressed with what you were doing just before. Now, you were just like wrote that song when you were chilling backstage. Is it that easy for you to write songs?
Yeah, well, that one I didn't originally start it today. I started yesterday, but I was adding on to it, and it's different every single time, right? It depends on the song. So sometimes it's like you sit down and then you just bang a song out in 30 minutes, and you're like, okay, this was so easy. And then other times it takes a little bit more effort. It's like some songs are just easier and more natural, and then other ones, it's not that they're worse, it's just that they take a little bit more effort, you know.
There's more to pull out there. I know it's so weird how that creative process works. Now, do you have,
I was gonna say it must be like you kind of have an idea of it, right? Like you know what it's about.
yeah, it's really interesting. And then there's writing songs with other people and how that process works. But I was gonna say, do you have like a formula? Like, do you write in your little notebook and get a couple ideas, or do you hear the melody in your head first, or do you like fool around on a chord or two, or is it all of them? How does it usually work for you?
It's kind of everything, to be honest with you. It depends on my mood. So it's like sometimes I'll just be driving and then I'll be humming to myself, and then it'll turn into a song, or it could be just, you know, sitting down and playing a bunch of different chord progressions till something seems like it pulls something out of me, you know. So it's cool, it's fun in the sense that there's music coming kind of like from everywhere. But yeah, I mean, what about you? What's it like for you when you're making music and being creative?
You know, it's interesting. And I was actually watching this really cool video today on session players and how they have to come up with something in like 10 minutes for the person they're sitting in to be like, yeah, that's it. And so, you know, I realized I kind of do some of the things that this guy was talking about. So like if I'm playing with other people, I try to, you know, find something that goes with it. Or a lot of times I'll have like a chord progression in my back pocket and I'm like, oh, those would sound so good together.
Right.
So it really depends. But with myself, I don't know. Sometimes you just pick up the guitar and you're like, the chords come to you and you're just like, oh, I like that. And
it's a good thing.
it's so freaky. I love it. But now when you're writing songs, what do you find to be like the most challenging thing? Is it like the outro, the intro, the bridge?
Oh, it's the bridge, always.
Really?
Always. Yeah, like I've had this conversation with people where I'm like, I can write verse, chorus. I'm good pre-chorus, but when it comes to the bridge, I'm like, oh no, this is not going to be good, you know.
You know what? If you remind me, I'll send you this video that I just watched with the session player to his approach to bridge in particular.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So maybe it'll just like give a little tidbit. Dude, this guy, so good. The guy Rick Beto or something. I don't even know. I just found him on YouTube. I guess he's had like a long time history in the industry, so now he makes videos. But anyway, enough about him.
That's so cool.
What do you have up on YouTube? Speaking of YouTube.
Okay, just covers at the moment. I think just covers. There might be some.
You're like, I hope.
I'm like, oh no. Is there like old music that I don't want to show people?
I have those videos. They're still on the net. You're like, no.
MySpace, like, right?
I just got a message, an email 2 days ago for someone saying, can we use your song on MySpace? And I don't even want to tell you how long ago, because you know how long ago MySpace was. I
didn't even know that it was possible.
It got resurrected. And someone, I forget, I think it was Justin Timberlake actually, or he either bought it before it tanked, or he bought it after and tried to resurrect it. I think that was the case. But anyway.
That's so funny.
But all right, enough of this talking of me. You got this guitar. I'm gonna get off the screen. Let's hear this song. I can't wait.
Okay, cool, awesome. Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, this song is one that I wrote about a year ago, and it's called Psycho. So here we go. Got your heart on the kitchen floor, a pretty sight to see. Buried below, rest in peace, my boy. I'm sorry that you had to leave. Didn't you want to be something you're not? Oh, they all say they'll die for me. Didn't you like that I like to play God? Oh, get down on your knees, 'cause I'm a psycho. Yeah, I'm I'm a psycho. It didn't take long to be eating you up like a psycho. How's the taste of the devil's tongue? You used to say I was so sweet. Now I'm laughing with a mouthful of blood and his heart between my teeth. Didn't you want to be something you're not? Oh, they all say they'll die for me. Didn't you like that I like to play God? Oh, get down on your knees and bow your head to me. 'Cause I'm a psycho. Yeah, I'm a psycho. It didn't take long to be eating him up like a psycho. Got your heart on the kitchen floor. It tastes so sweet. A sorry fate to be falling for a psychopath like me. 'Cause I'm a psycho. Yeah, I'm a psycho. It didn't take long to be eating him up like a psycho. I'm a psycho. Yeah, I'm a psycho. It tasted alright, so I took a bite like a psycho.
Whoa!
Awesome.
Yo, I was envisioning so many things during that song.
Oh, cool.
Really think that song could do pretty well.
Thanks. Oh, thanks so much.
It's
It's kind of
just
like my baby. I like that one. It's probably my favorite. So
it's my favorite too, honestly, because
Awesome.
it's so relatable. I hate to say it, like
Right?
I'm not admitting I'm the psycho right now, but we
It's
all
savage.
have those moments, and we
Yeah.
all seen people in those moments. So like the
Mhm.
whole time you're telling this story, I see the whole music video, and I feel like a million people could have awesome videos for it. So I can't wait to see what you do with that. I
So
I
much.
now I could hear so much. That was
Oh,
really cool.
thanks.
Now are
I'm so
all
glad you
your
liked it.
really? It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Now are all your songs like that? Like I felt like that was like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's so hard when you're a musician to
Specific?
open yourself. Oh, so what?
Sort of like specific, or not specific, but like in itself in a way. I'm not sure how to explain it.
Yeah, like do you get that in all your songs, or is that like a special one that it just flowed out?
There's a couple that I've written that are similar. They had that same sort of like very minor vibe to them. And yeah, so there's like a couple of those. But to be honest, I like to write as with as much variety as I can. So I write a lot of breakup songs, like a lot of sad songs and ballads. They're the easiest thing to write, like literally the easiest.
That's so it just flows. You're just like
Yeah. It's like, oh, this one's easy. But
you're
yeah.
like I didn't even try. It just happened. That bastard. Thanks.
Oh, damn it again.
Broke my heart, you jerk. No.
But yeah, no, I just try to write with as much variety as I can, but I kind of sometimes find myself falling into that loop, you know? But I mean, it's just fun to be writing in general. So.
Now, what's like the number one artist you wish you could open for? You're like, yeah, I would open for that audience. Perfect.
Oh. You know what? That's so hard because I feel like I feel like opening up for Alanis Morissette would be the kind of thing that it's just like the 14-year-old in me would be like, oh, this is the.
Are you kidding? I would love that.
Right? Like she's amazing. But then it would also be, I mean, Alive or Dead.
Oh, any of them.
Any of them.
Yeah.
I wish that I fit the genre for it, but Soundgarden.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
such a good show. It would be so, and like meeting them would be so cool, you know? What about you?
I remember when Black Hole Sun came out,
Oh,
and it was awesome.
yeah.
And I was like, of course, I learned it right away. I was like, doo, do. It's a fun song, and it's so out of their norm too. Not out of the norm, but it was like the video was like funny, and it was cool.
And it
But-
was such a like soft song for them, you know, like
Yeah, compared to a lot of their other stuff, but their solo was bitching, and that's that Kim Thal guy, whatever his name is. I was like, oh shit,
so
okay.
good, yeah.
But I was gonna say my band, and I know my band wouldn't necessarily fit this band, but I'm just obsessed with this dude, the Dave Matthews Band. I'm like,
oh my god, so good.
a huge fan, and it's funny that you mentioned Alanis Morissette because she was on 2 of his songs on his one album. They're very minor parts, but she adds this cool flavor. So you're bringing it full circle.
That's so cool.
So yeah. So anyway, yeah, I love them. But I have Nick waiting in the wings, and you know Nick, he's the Viking guy.
Yeah.
You better be good to him because he's got a knack. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
He's like, he's the true psycho. No, I think I probably am. But anyway, let's get Nick. Let's get Nick. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
He wasn't supposed to tell you that I'm a true psycho. We weren't trying to scare you off.
that's supposed to be low key.
Exactly. But I thought that song was really amazing. It actually made me want to rap. I loved the entire thing.
Oh, cool. I'm so glad. That's awesome. It's interesting that it like brought that up for you. That's so cool.
Let's make it happen right now.
Creativity,
No, I'm joking.
more creativity. That's sick though. That's cool. Yeah.
I did want to know because you have a lot of awesome songs and inspirations as well. Is there one cover that you really like to play, or do you play all originals?
I play lots of covers. Yeah, that's a really good question. I think that Landslide by Fleetwood Mac is one of my favorites for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Electric Feel, MGMT. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right? Right? I know. I was listening to it earlier today too. I was like, such a groovy song, you know?
Now, do you do that on the acoustic?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And I was going to ask you, is that your main thing is the acoustic?
Yeah, pretty much.
No electric, you're like,
Well,
so dirty, so
I
nasty.
like
sounding.
it. Right. I'm intimidated by it. That's honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Like I feel intimidated by it in the sense that I'm like I can strum really well, but then doing solos and stuff like that isn't my strong suit. So I'm learning now. I'm learning. My boyfriend's teaching me, thankfully. So like,
Good. And
that
you
surprised me.
don't be. Listen, it's the same instrument. And
Yeah.
to tell you the truth, I mean, of course, they are actually entirely different instruments at the same time, but they are the exact same playing wise.
Yeah.
But you're going to love it because it's really, it's like more flavors for you.
Right.
You know, but I could tell. I would just feel at least like your bread and butter is always going to be the acoustic, but I think it would be cool and you would get some cool sounds. And even if they were just overdubs on your acoustics, I think you would like it with a little reverb and like a little delay. I think it could be really cool for you, like harmonics.
I'm gonna hop on that. I think it's time, you know.
And I this is another person, and I'm sorry to be that guy. This is from remember I was telling you about that video. Another guy that I didn't realize, but you know U2, the Edge from U2, the guitar player.
Yeah.
He apparently revolutionized session players in the 90s.
Oh.
And he doesn't really play the guitar like a normal person. He's not even, no offense to him, he's not like a virtuoso, but he does really cool things. So if you check that out, that might give you the angle on the electric you're looking for. So anyway, I don't know, but I don't know.
Cool.
And we're gonna have to get your boyfriend on next time for the show. Now we got a musician.
Yeah. We
So
play together. So
Oh my God, we should have done like a duet.
right, we need to. Well, we haven't played together in a really long time, so we're trying to tackle some covers and write our own.
Ooh. You know what I hear? Season 3.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, good. Well, we'll get you right back on then. But before we let you go, what is the number one thing you want people to check out of your art?
Oh, okay. So I don't have much up, but my Instagram. So if you check out my Instagram, it's She the Archer, all one word. So like She the Archer, and my Instagram, my Facebook too, if you'd like. But Instagram is kind of like my main deal. That's where I'm on the most. So yeah.
Perfect. So just like your name says, right up there, She the Archer on Instagram. Go check it out. She's got a lot of cool stuff up there, and she's super nice, as you could tell. So go make a friend. Go follow her. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so much fun. You guys are awesome.
Thank you. We loved it. We're so glad we met you, and we're going to get you back for sure.
Oh, awesome. Thanks so much.
Nice
All
to
right.
meet
And
you.
then if you're around in a little bit, we'll see you again, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely. See you later.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you then. All right. Bye. All right, guys. Now we got one guest left. This dude is a guitar player too, and he's doing a nice little instrumental for us. All right, Nick the Viking. I'm so sad, but we got to let you go, man. All right, dude. Go pillage some villages. We'll come back to you. I better see some booty when you get back. All right, man. Get me a chalice. I wouldn't even mind a new home in Britain there. So, all right, perfect. See you later, Game of Thrones. Guys, this is Stereo Joe Show. We are bringing you diverse talent from all over the world. It's an internet talk show starring Jimmy James and Nick Fanta Uzi, a.k.a. Nick the Viking. And his real name is Nick Fantuzzi, but I call him Fanta Uzi because I think it sounds cooler. But anyway, we got a really cool guest coming up. This guy puts the A in A-Team. He's an awesome player. His name's Andrew Moses. Let's welcome to the show. Yo, what's up, man?
Hello.
How
How
you
you
doing?
doing, buddy?
Doing
see you.
well.
What's happening?
I'm excited to get you on the show.
Good to be here.
Hell
Thanks
yeah,
for having
man. Dude, I always start off with how you've been doing through this time.
I'm making do, I guess. It's all right. You know, I got some gigs, outdoor stuff. They'll probably put the clamp on it whenever the weather gets cold, and I don't know about indoors. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But all I can do is enjoy the time that I have right now and keep playing. While I'm able to play outside, at least.
Exactly. And that's really exciting, though, that at least you have a few outdoor gigs. We had one that we did, which was killer. It was like a outdoor, like, not a festival, but it felt like it. It was like really spaced out, big piece of land. So it was cool. But are you doing like bar gigs and stuff like that, or outdoor stuff like that?
I do a lot with the wineries.
Oh, nice.
Breweries, wineries, resorts. So tomorrow I'll be at Pocono Farms. Saturday I'm doing a double. I'll be at Tolino Vineyards, and then I'll be at Camelback Trails End. Then Sunday I'll be at Mountain View Vineyards. So through the weekend I'll be pretty busy, at least this weekend.
Damn, so you're hustling, man. I love it. Yeah, you get out there. Now, when you're playing these wineries, is there like a particular thing that people really love to hear? Like obviously covers, but is it country? Is it pop? Like what do people want to hear the most, or at least your popular stuff that they play?
I play a lot of Dave. You were talking about Dave, and
I love you.
I love Dave, man. And Dave and Tim, the duo together, they're just fantastic. My favorite album is the Live at Luther College. I love that stuff. So I do a lot of that, but I'm kind of all over the place. Like I study classical music. So I try to get my hands in everything. I love Chris Cornell. I love Jeff Buckley. I love Bach. I love Chopin. I mean, so it's I'm very scattered. I'm very scattered all over the place. I also play classical guitar for, some gigs. That's a little bit less common. Usually I'm singing and playing, but I'll do the instrumental stuff too. Today I'm going to do some instrumental for you. So
it was so funny. When we were sound checking before and you were mentioning instrumental, I was going to ask you about Stream, specifically from that album, the Luther College one, because that's like one of my favorite versions of him. Dude,
that's a great song. I actually like You Are My Sanity. That's
really
more my flavor. Yeah, I like those minor, those darker, kind of like ambient headpieces.
Dude, I was so excited. Nick works at the Sherman Theater, and Tim Reynolds, the TR3 thing, the side project, played there. Nick got me in there. I was like, "Oh, Nick, I love you, man."
I missed it. I had a gig that night. I would have loved to come. And then he was going to play again this year, but because of the COVID, they canceled him. I was actually off, and I was going to go see that one too. But it's a shame. But
if you can, definitely see them. Now, you've been to Dave concerts before?
I've seen the whole band, but I never saw the duo. I really want to see the duo.
Me too. It's hard to get those tickets, dude. You got to be in the warehouse.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's in it, and couldn't believe it up. She's like, "Dude, I got 5th row." and we went. I saw him at PNC by me, 5th row. I was like right in front of Boyd. I was so close to Boyd, and I'm psycho. So I was like, Boyd. He finally looked at me. He was like,
Try to get his attention.
oh my god! It's like, oh. But dude,
awesome,
it was so cool, man. And then I got to meet Victor Wooten.
Nice. I saw Victor Wooten, Bella Fleck, and Vic. Man, that was years ago. I was like, that had to be 20 years ago. Up in
Really?
Yeah, I think up in Scranton somewhere. I saw him.
And that's when they were. That's when they were freaking pumping Bela Fleck like that 15 years ago, like with the Sinister Minister when he won a Grammy. Yeah. I was gonna ask you, what has been your favorite concert that you've performed at, and your favorite one that you've been to as an attendee?
I enjoyed Santana. I that was my 18th birthday. My brother took me to see Santana, and I think Jeff Beck opened for him.
Oh,
so that was a good show. I enjoyed Santana. I saw Rusted Root. I liked that. The Dave shows were good, but back then I wasn't as big into Dave, so it was just like I kind of went because my friends were going. I got into the Dave way later. But honestly, I'm not that much of a concert goer. I'm more of a player. I play, so I don't get to go to these shows that often. I would like to, but I also don't like crowds that much. So I like the comfort of my own home and, throw on the DVD. So I have like Live at Radio City, and I can pop that in anytime, and check them out on YouTube and stuff. But every now and then I'll go to a show. But
dude, Dave shows are great, man. You don't know who you're going to see there. I always see someone I know. It's so funny, man. So, okay. So you've been playing around a lot. You go to all the wineries. Are you so like well known that the gigs just fly to you, or what's your methodology for getting out there?
I wouldn't say that. It's a lot of work, man. It's a hustle. I've been doing it a long time. I started playing in the Blizzard of '93, like we talked about that earlier. So it's 28 years, and I studied music in college. When I got out of college, I didn't even start performing right away. I got out of there in '03. I stayed an extra year. And I just worked normal jobs, and about 2 years after I graduated is when I started playing out, and it just grew from there. And so I've been at it, since '05, 15 years. So, I mean, in the area, I have some good contacts and some good friends in the music community here in the Poconos. It's great because we all know each other and we're all friends. And, if somebody needs coverage, it's like they'll call you or you call them, and we send each other. It's a great network here. And I feel really blessed because I don't think that's the case everywhere. Like maybe in New York City, there's so many people, and it's so much more cutthroat. But here it's like we're team players, man. We work with each other and for each other. And it's a blessing. It's a really cool thing.
I've noticed that up there in the Poconos, and in this, we have a circuit of bands in Long Island that we're friends with, and they just have like these really cool, super supportive scenes where like they get on here and you're like, oh, I want to shout out this band, shout out these guys, my friend in this group. It's just really nice to see that love.
Yeah.
Where I am, there's definitely a scene, and there's definitely elements of that, but I just feel the love like from the Pocono area. Now, is that where you grew up?
I did. Excuse me. I've been here, I think, since I was 4 years old. I was born in Pittsburgh, but I moved here when I was 4. So I'm practically local. Yeah.
Now, are you Steelers or Eagles? Or neither?
Can I say neither? Yeah. Listen, man, I'm an artist. I don't care about sports that
You're
much.
like, dude, I don't have time.
I very rarely turn the television on. If I do, it's like, I'll turn on CNBC, see what the market's doing. But other than that, it's like YouTube, like for music or something music related. But, I'd rather just sit in a room in silence than have the TV on, honestly. I like quiet.
I'm right there with you, dude.
No,
we have a lot in common. Although I'm a little sporty, nerdy, I'm super. Everything else you've said, I was like, is this
I'm much older.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that, folks. We're gonna go with that. Even though we've been playing the same amount of time somehow, I don't know how that happened. I couldn't believe that when you told me. I was like, holy shit! It was like, and it makes sense because we're in the same age range there. But dude, I am super stoked. You got a tune for us.
Yeah. So I want to do a little instrumental tune, and I haven't released it or anything yet. I did record it, and I have it kind of like ready for release. It'll probably be on my next project, but basically it's just kind of a little like a little headpiece. It's like it's I call it a passive meditation, and that's exactly what it is. It's just
Cool.
It just kind of happened. I didn't really try to write it. It kind of wrote itself. So I'll turn this thing on here. And,
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit for you.
I can't wait because I know I'm ready. I'll be back.
Can you hear it okay?
Oh yeah.
Nice and clean. I'm gonna turn the mic here towards the speaker. That might be a little better.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, good.
I'll be back.
12. Okay, so this is a passive meditation. Let me just move this camera for you so you get a there. That's it.
Woo! Bro. Dude, I love it, man. Dude, it has a little medieval feel to it.
That's
Yo,
like
I was-
classical.
Yeah, man.
But I like to lately. I like to try to apply some of those classical techniques to the steel string guitar. It's a bit of a different animal because with the steel string you have quite a bit less room this way. So with your right hand, you have less space in between the strings to pluck with your fingers. So it makes it a little bit more challenging for a classical guitar player that's used to having that big fat neck and, sitting like this with the guitar up that way. So it's a different approach, but it's fun. And I like it because you get a little bit of a different sound, especially if you're singing and playing with your fingers too. Like a song like A Christmas Song is one that I've been doing also lately. And that uses the right hand technique, the fingers. So I'm, kind of looking for stuff like that now, because for so many years that I've been playing these gigs and singing, I'm strumming with a pick and, looping and playing and double picking and all that. So I'm trying to, do some different things now.
It's really cool. And I apologize. He was going to sing and perform a song for us, but my audio was just screwing him up. And unfortunately, so he was going to play a killer song for you. But I saw Nick dancing in the back. I know he has a question for you. Let's bring him in.
I thought that was a great song. It was very relaxing, and
Thank
I was
you.
even laying down while I was going. But
He was in the zone.
I was full on meditation mode. But I did want to know, because it was called silent meditation, would you ever do meditation songs with maybe like a guided meditation spoken over it?
Sure, yeah. I've done some yoga events too. Down at Shawnee, they had me come and play classical guitar for one of the yogas on the lawn, and nobody really spoke in the microphone of my PA over top of it, but she was guiding their yoga practice off in the field, and I was playing the music in the background. So sure, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I would
but
always
what I-
love to do something like that.
Yeah, so anytime you have my info, you get in touch with me anytime. But also, what I want to say about that is, I feel like we're kind of in a time where anxiety is super high, right? And people are divided, and there's a lot of tension, and so I think that's something that I have to offer is a really relaxing sound. So if people are stressed and they can't sleep, especially if they can't sleep, check out my stuff, because a lot of it is like that. It's real heady, sleepy music, because I can't sleep, so I got to try to put myself to sleep somehow, So it's like I'm asleep with the guitar in my hand, and it just writes itself. There you have it. What you get.
So you play a little bit of classical and you do a little bit more contemporary covers. Who's one of your inspirations that most people wouldn't think you listen to?
Well,
Britney
I did say Bach and I said Chopin already. Those, I don't know, those could be curveballs or maybe not if somebody knows me well enough. Man, what kind of curveball could I give you? I'll tell you what, this might be interesting. When I was in 8th grade, 9th grade, 7th grade, like young preteen, I was really, really into hip hop. So stuff like Naughty by Nature, or Grand
You down with OPP?
or Far Side. Yeah, so I mean, there's really nothing that I won't listen to. I mean, I'm really very diverse, and I like to give any kind of music a chance. That's why I like to classify myself as indie, because there's so many things that can fall into that, and everything that I record and I do and put out there, I do it all on my own. I don't go to studios. I don't pay anybody else to do it. I use whatever skills, whatever tools I have to make it happen, and it is what it is. And it's interesting to see, because there's so much music that I have available. There's got to be at least 13 albums, 14, something like that. But you can see the growth. And as musicians, we're so critical of ourselves, and we look back, and I could so very easily say this is awful, and just remove it and take it away. But that that was a part of me, and it happened, and it's in the past, and I've grown since then. So, but now it's there for people to see, that's where he was at that time. This is where he is at this time, and there's this growth and this kind of an arc, So,
Dude, I'm in big trouble. I was just going to the videos to find your video, Bend in the Road, that we're going to check out, and I freaking noticed I had a video of Voss's, and I forgot to play it. Oh, shit. I'm in big trouble. I was like, oh, shit. But listen, tell us about this song. It's funny, we were talking about Chris Cornell earlier. I guess it's the theme of the show tonight.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chris, and actually, I oftentimes with my writing and my releases, I pay homage to my my biggest influences, and Chris is one of them. I actually did a short little EP. It's a few minutes. It's like a four movement guitar suite, and it's dedicated to Chris Cornell. It's a homage to Chris Cornell. It's called Daydream. So that one's available. But I just love the way he sings and the way he writes. The range is incredible. I can't touch it. Now the trick is that I'll tell you that the way that I can play Chris is I tune the guitar down. I always have it down a half step, because I'm more of a baritone, and my range isn't as expansive as some of these great tenor frontmen. I'm more of a guitar player, but to make these things accessible, I just bring the tuning of the guitar down. And sometimes I'll even put on heavier gauge strings for someone like Cornell, and I'll go down to D. And then I have baritone guitars. I'll have them, sometimes C sharp. I'll tune one to C sharp, or sometimes I'll tune it to B. So Scordatura or altered tuning has also been in my bag of tricks for a very, very long time. So I'm really interested in key and range and finding the right zone to do these songs in. So, and that's the challenge with Chris is what's that highest note and can you get it? No, probably not. So you got to find a way to rewrite, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Good luck hitting those notes, baby. And that's a good trick, actually, tuning down a step. But let's check out the video. We'll be right back.
Put a band in the road, too lost and tired to see where I'm going, but I left behind here and moving so slow. I don't know when I'll arrive. Put a head in the road, I'm growing tired, straight line. I set off for the show. It was farthest away from the ones I know, from the place I prayed. And I rode down the road just to watch it go by. When you know where is love, baby, nowhere to find. Everyone needs a touch or a shoulder for a crime. They say the love is a crutch in the same of its mind, and that's all that she needed. I could not supply. Baby, put it on my mind. Met a strange little girl. She was everything I ever dreamed I could love. Put a bridge for a hill, for a forest of pines, or a river of blue light. I can run along the side, yeah, I'm asleep when it's night out. All these signs put a bridge in the road, I'm growing tired of straight lines. Put a bridge in the road, growing tired of straight lines.
Woo! That was awesome, bro. Oh, I muted you. Let me get you back. Hey, sorry about
Thank you.
Dude, no,
It's a great album. Well, the whole album is fantastic. It's called Higher Truth. It was the last one before before we lost him.
I know, man. And
But damn,
he touched a lot of people, though, in the time he was
Absolutely.
here. And he inspired a lot of people. And he was even in another killer band after his first one. I mean, to be in one cool band, okay. But to be in two, I mean, you're a legend. You know, that's awesome. And who knows? He probably would be in the third one now. If they wrote.
man, it's a shame. It's a shame. That the cover of Patience that was just released that he did is awesome. Have you heard that?
No.
No.
Yeah, oh, you got to look for it. Yeah, it's you got to hear it. It's really good, man. It's really
Dude,
good.
I'm
Anything
definitely.
he does though, it's gold. He just touches. It's gold.
And
Now-
as Patience, is that the Guns N' Roses song?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Little patience, yeah.
It's better than the Guns N' Roses version.
I wouldn't be surprised. I can't wait to hear the outro, like that, not outro, but the end part. That's so cool. for some reason, our comments are like really delayed tonight. During your whole set, we were getting Hannah's comments, so I'm finally just getting in some of your comments. But Mateo said classical guitars are awesome.
Oh, hey, Mateo. Thanks, Mateo. Yeah, they're the best.
And Ruben said,
believe.
no, we just said very relaxing, Andrew, and beautiful.
Thanks, Ruben.
And Mateo also did say you had a killer voice that came up during your cover.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Mateo.
My comments are coming up late, so you guys are seeing them way before me. All right. Yeah,
I had that with the YouTube video and like a little bit with the girl before me. I like heard a little bit of that clicking too, like that we were getting with the audio. I don't know if it's just through my phone, but yeah, I was hearing some clickety clack.
Shoot. You know what, StreamYard? We're going to talk to you.
We're going to talk to you, StreamYard.
Forget about it. So we were talking about the Poconos music scene before. We have another video coming up right now of The Crowning. I don't know. Do you know them?
Yes.
Cool.
That's Micah Martin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Ace Hendricks is the drummer.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know those guys.
Yeah, we played with Ace played a show with our band Stereo Joe once. Dude learned every song in 5 seconds. I was like, apparently we need to write harder songs. And he just got him like that, and he freaking killed it, man. But yeah, this is them doing a cover live at City View Sound. So let's check it out, and then we'll be right back.
Cool.
Changing every day. Not like you to stand in my place. Leaves are falling fast. Trying to live, but all I pray is rain. Rain. Fall apart. Fall apart. Watch it all fall apart. Always throw it away. Innocence is lost on those who played it like a game. Never found and never to redeem. Redeem. Fall apart. Fall apart. Watch it all fall apart. Heavily driven past gates of pearls on rearview mirrors, fading into dust, tripping out our love for all things fleeting, fleeting. Fall apart. Fall apart. Watch it all fall apart. Fall apart. Falling apart. changing every day. Would not like you to stand in my place. Leaves are falling fast. I'm trying to live, but all I bring is rain. Rain.
Woo! All right, that was The Crowning. Unbelievable harmonies. I'm totally jealous. I wish I could sing half as good as the both of them.
Mike is awesome. I before this pandemic, I was running an open mic at the Renegade Winery in Stroudsburg every Thursday night from like 7 to 10. What was it? 8 to 11. It's been so long, I forget. Yeah, it was 8 to 11. And Micah came in one night and he played for us, and it was just like, wow, man, what a voice! Incredible strength behind that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man.
Nick, what do you
And
think?
Mike, if you're watching, we'd love to have you back on the show again and have you perform some more songs. Last time you were on here, absolutely killed it. And this isn't the first time I've heard Ace sing, but he is always so phenomenal and just always blows you away with everything he does.
Dude, I didn't know he could harmonize like that. Really, really nice stuff. And it's cool that you guys all know each other. And I also wanted to ask you before, too, when you were talking about it, you're doing this show, you're doing that show. Are you available for more gigs if people want to book you and they want to, get you for like a private party or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. My info is all on my Facebook and on the website. I mean, there's just it's almost too much. It's like I have Instagram, I have YouTube, I have it all. So it's just a matter of like, where do you choose to look? If you Google Mosley Guitar, Mosely Guitar, it's likely that I'll be the top hit for that. You can also just use my name, Andrew Moses, but if you do that, you should probably do Andrew Moses Guitar or Andrew Moses Music, because there's another little guy out, and he's maybe not so little anymore, but he's a lot younger than me, and he's got the same name, but he's a clarinetist, and he's a concert clarinetist, so he pops up too.
I don't like him.
That's not me. No, I think he's great. I wish I could.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could
All right.
play the clarinet.
You like him, but you better watch yourself, buddy. Stealing my boy's name? Come on.
You
Come
better
on.
change that name. We'll come after
Yeah. You better be Andrew Mo next time we see you on Instagram. No,
So
just,
that's why I went with the Mosley Guitar tag. It's just kind of like an old nickname. In college, people would call me Mose or Mo or Mose, Mosley, Mosey. And it's kind of like a play on words too, because I like to think of myself as a guitar player before a singer. So it's mostly guitar.
Ooh.
Mostly guitar. Mosley.
Mosley.
Terrible joke.
I love it. You got me coughing. It was that good. Hey, there was that comment finally. Mateo said, dude, you have a killer voice.
Thanks, Mateo.
And he also said Guns N' Roses and Black Sabbath are two of his faves.
Yes, Guns N' Roses. When I was in third grade, believe it or not, I actually had the shirt with the skulls on it, and like from Appetite for Destruction, and I was able to get away with it. I wore it. I actually had another one that was a little bit more risque. It was the skull with the needles in it and the marijuana leaves and all these.
Oh, you have cool parents. Oh, that's
that
fun.
one, I think they made me turn inside out when they realized what it was.
They're
I had
like,
a
are
couple
you
of
really
episodes
wearing that?
like
Andrew, are you really wearing that shirt? Do you know what's on that shirt? Like, yeah, that's why I bought it. All right.
At the time, I didn't though.
Oh no! Oh yeah, because I guess you were too young. She's like, you can't wear that anymore. Now these kids, they're like teaching you about stuff. You're like, wait, what? Oh my god. We'll talk about that after the video. All right, this is another video all the way from Czech Republic. This is that first guest Eric we had on, and let's check it out.
Which kind of weird, since I'm not the one who voice. Switch out from reconstruct till the past, we're like drive away. And the cold falls, I'm gonna set the open sexual ways to. I think I'll never sleep, but breaks apart, which is kind of sad, and now it's just said word. I feel I could have said I'm in a different game, that's the next stage away. The only ways along the road not hiding, just one feet above the proper side. I stumble over it for the sake of happiness, which is nowhere to be found. This is how I am. Run from the drive. Well, I'm just 3 months away from making sense. So I say my eye. What else would I do? To feel ashamed just 'cause I'm losing innocence. The only way's along the road, not hiding but just 1 feet above the ground per se. I stumble over it for the sake of happiness, which is nowhere to be found.
Is it just me, or is pop punk a little bit cooler in Czech Republic? That was freaking awesome. Oh, I know, my bad. I muted you, Andrew. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that was good. That's got that emo flavor to it for sure. I like
Dude,
that.
Harmonies were killer. I was like bopping the whole time, dancing backstage, headbutting. Sorry, I was just hitting that to stop the crackling, my man. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I have notifications that come up on my phone too. So like, if you see me reach, I have to like. I'm just
true.
swiping them away.
I thought you were like, unmute me. I'm like, damn.
No. It's like people saying Facebook stuff, Facebook. Get out of there.
You're like, come on, buddy. All right, no, wait, real quick. A side note. Mateo said Into the Void is probably his all-time Black Sabbath favorite. Black Sabbath song.
I'll have to check it out. I haven't really listened to a whole lot of Black Sabbath. I know I like Ozzy and I like, but I don't know. Let's just blame it on my laziness because there's so much music out there to explore and you can't explore it all. It's hard to even scratch the surface, but I'll have to check out some Ozzy. I was thinking about doing that. Mama, I'm coming home. That's a great song, man. I forget what that. Maybe I don't know if it's called "Coming Home" or "Mama."
I think it's "Mama, I'm Coming Home." Actually,
Mama, I'm coming home. That's a great song. Yeah.
Mama, I'm coming home.
He's a sick guy.
I remember that video. That was a good one. Yo, I was gonna say, you definitely got to check out the first Black Sabbath album, only because it's like, like the classic heavy metal first introduction, even though it's not that heavy, but it's like still the groundbreaking one at the time. But my favorite song is War Pigs, actually, to tell you the truth. But to tell you the truth, I love it when Faith No More did it. I thought they did a sick cover. Did you hear that, Andrew?
I'm not sure if I've heard War Pigs. The name of the song sounds familiar, but I can't think of it offhand. Like,
you remember that huge Faith No More album, The Real Thing, when they had that one big song on MTV? It was on that album.
Oh, okay.
And they do a sick version of it, man.
Okay.
Honestly, Mateo, do you know that version?
Maybe I have heard it then.
By Faith No More. If not, you got to check it out, Mateo. And the guy, I forget his name. Oh, he's like a pretty famous singer. They had a couple singers in that band. Forget his name. Someone said it. I'd remember it in a heartbeat. But he killed it, because singing Ozzy is not easy. And then, dude, the other thing you got to check out about Ozzy, and I'm not even a big Ozzy guy. I don't even know a lot. But he's played with the best guitarists, bro. From Randy Rhoads to Zakk Wylde. I mean, if you're playing with him, you're a lucky son of a bitch. But anyway, so definitely worth checking out. That's my whole point.
Will do. Definitely.
Nick's the real fan. So, Nick, what do you think of your boy Eric, man? Bring it back to him.
Well, it's funny you actually said real fan because Black Sabbath used to be my mom's favorite back in the day. So I did grow up listening to Black Sabbath and Guns N' Roses big time. And as far as Safe Course, I love the screams, just like Mateo said in the comments. It's one of the things I love about Eric's bands is that they're not just pop punk, they're a little bit heavier. They have that screamo, emo feel to it. And it's just a little bit more amped up.
Yeah, you guys are definitely better at describing it. My silly thing would have been like like next level pop punk. Like there was a higher level of musicianship I noticed in there that was really kind of cool. And then the harmonies, like they was really nicely produced. Actually, I was like, damn, really nice, man. That's a cool thing here. We get a lot of crazy shit, man. Great stuff. I'm like blown away by how much great music there is out there in the world. You know, and it's funny, Andrew, you were mentioning all those other great people like Bach going all the way back. And what a lot of fans don't realize for artists and musicians today is we're not competing against Andrew Moses. We're not just competing against Nick the Viking or Guns N' Roses. We're competing against Jimi Hendrix, who's been dead for how long? We're competing against Beethoven because you can go to YouTube and you can search anything now. Now we're also competing with every show on Netflix. So back in the day, you had 13 channels and a couple radio stations, and now you have everything in the world at your fingertips. So for them to choose you, it's even harder than ever before to be chosen. But anyway, all right, I just went on that thing. All right. All right, well, there you go. It's crazy, right?
I like to focus less on the idea of competition and focus more on the idea of contribution.
Agreed. I just mean to get your plays.
I know what you're saying. What you're saying, but la.
Hey, man, you know what, dude? It's funny. There's so many ways to approach music, and that's what's really cool about it and really tricky about it. Because getting in a band with everyone that's on the same page as you, let alone likes the same music as you, like you don't know how many guests I've had on the show that don't love Dave Matthews or never heard of Tim Reynolds, and it breaks my heart. I'm like,
yeah, me too, man.
You know, but
by the way,
sorry, you go.
If Tim does come back, you should totally come with us, and we'll try to get the furthest away from the crowd as we can.
I'd love that. I would love to do that. You guys let me know. Because you're with the Sherman, right? So you'll know right away. So you let me know, and I'll be there.
You got it.
For sure, man. For sure.
And it'd be the right thing for what you were looking for. Like, I'm the same way as you. Actually, so many things you said, other than the sports thing, dude, I was like, this guy is my twin. And I'm not obsessed with sports, but I played a lot growing up. But
okay, well, let me ask you then, Eagles or Steelers?
Dude, I'm the biggest loser there is. Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. I've been.
If I had to pick, I got to go with the Steelers because that's Pittsburgh. But really, I could care less.
There you go. And dude, at least the Steelers win more often. Although the Eagles have been doing well lately, so props to them. My team sucked for 20 years, and I'm loyal, and I'm just dumb. But anyway, I love it.
About, man.
You gotta love it. We enjoy the pain as Dolphins fans down there. And all of my friends are Jets fans, and they're like rivals. It was not good growing up, not good. But you know what? You get tougher that way. So it is sports. My one friend, he's always like this. He's like, whenever you talk about football, because he could care less, he's like, football. And he just says it as obnoxious as he can over and over until you stop. It's awesome. You got all of it. But anyway.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you real quick before I go to this next song, our last band, The Meantime, the Juicebox Sessions. Who is one underrated artist you would recommend, or not underrated, but under the radar artist that you would recommend people like, oh, dude, check this person out or something like that? I have mine. I'm going to go get mine right now.
Under the radar. Man, I just had one. Oh, okay. How about Gregory Alan Isakov?
My friend's obsessed with him, dude.
Is he under the radar? He's kind of well known.
Yeah, no. But my friend's like that guy, and he's like trying to get me in that cult, bro. He's got a real popular, loyal following because he is really amazing. To be honest with you, he's sending me the songs. Really talented, dude. What do you like about him?
The writing. I actually never heard of him before, and there's I don't know if John is watching, but hi, John, if you're watching. My friend John, who's always hanging out down at the Renegade when I'm playing, and he helps us out down there. He recommended the artist to me, and I just kind of ran with it and learned a couple of his songs. And
wow,
I dig it. Like I just dig the writing. Now, when I do covers, I like to make things kind of like make them my own and stuff anyway. But it's nice to have something really cool to work with already, And so I think that's one. I mean, I'm sure I could come up with somebody else. Here's one that nobody probably knows who he is, because I've been in this group on Facebook. It's called Socially Distant Fest. I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's over 170,000 members, and it's, you know, it started with the pandemic, and it's what it is all these musicians like go on, and it's like an open mic, and they play live from all over the world. You see people in like Africa, you see people in California, Canada. It's insane. So if you check it out, if you have me on Facebook, just look on my page. I've been posting the link. You can join it, and there's a lot of good artists in there. If you're willing to take the time and go through and do the cherry picking, I do that, and then I share the ones I love. But there's a guy in there. His name is Mark Lum, and he was on The Voice for like season 8 or something. And I just dig his style. He's really cool. So there's one that probably he's not even famous. He's just,
I love it.
Just
Dude.
a dude. I like Mark Lum.
I love it, man. I wish I could introduce you to my friend Matt. He's my oldest friend. He started playing guitar the same year as you, and he loves that dude, man. That Isaac. I can't even say his name, but he's got 3 names. Isaac. Dude, and I've listened to it. He like sends me the YouTube stuff, and really talented, real beautiful. I really appreciate it. And Nick, I'm getting to you, but I'm gonna plug my dude real quick. And I don't even know what made me think of this dude, but dude, this guy right here. One day I'm going through the channels. This is, I don't want to tell you when it was, but it was a long time ago. Before, anyway, it was channel 13. Think about how long ago it was for you to watch channel 13. And anyway, you know, they used to do those like live concerts, like, and they'd like sell a CD for $50 to like raise money. So this guy was performing, and he was like classical Spanish guitar, and he had the coolest fucking setup I've ever seen. Like 50 of those like dancers, like almost like the Rockettes, but not really, but like Copacabana style. But they weren't always in the show. They would just come out for certain songs. So he did like salsa songs, and then they'd come out and do a cool dance. So depending on the song, but he did this one song on here. It's everyone's gotta check it out. It's called Galito's Jam. It's essentially a violin and a guitar and a like Spanish style guitar dueling solo, and you're just like everyone in it's sick. And since you like that, you're gonna love this dude. But anyway, so
Benice
or Benice. I don't know. I really don't know. But he was like, and he was like such a showman. He was like, so after the song, he'd be like, "This has always been my dream." He's like, when I was a young child, I envisioned this whole stage. And he was like a master storyteller. And I had no clue who he was. And I just got fixated on him. So then I was like, there's no way in hell I'm spending $50 on this dude's CD. I was like, that's such a ripoff. And this was like back in the day when like $50 was $50, you know? I'm like, forget this, dude. So I was like, I'll go to the music store. I looked for 2 freaking years, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I would go everywhere, and back then you could like scan the CD and listen to it, and I was searching every effing CD looking for this guy. And then one day, 2 years later, I walk into the store, and my homie's chilling in the CD, and I check it out for like $15. I bought it.
Yeah.
My life. But it's like, dude, this guy's insane, man. But okay, man, he's literally endorsing me. Use promo code very nice. No clue who I am, this guy. But anyway, Nick, who do you have for us?
I'm going to recommend, because we've had our boy Eric from out of the country doing some pop punk, I'm going to recommend the band The Rabble. They're actually based out of New Zealand. They're a mix of punk rock and a little bit of everything. They even have a couple of bagpipe songs, which I thought were really cool.
Wow.
Dude, Nick's so worldly, bro. My sophistication is PBS, but Nick's like finding bands in New Zealand and shit. Dude, you're amazing. That's awesome. Dude, all right. Well, listen, we got one video to go to. This is the meantime, so let me put them on real quick, and then of course we'll come back and talk for a few, and then it's that time. It gets so sad, but all right, let's check this out real quick. Juicebox Sessions.
Feel a constant change. baby, I need more. And baby, I'm just not sure.
All right, all right, all right. I'm going to jump in right away. The first thing I noticed about that was that freaking awesome bass. And I really love that we could see what the musicians were doing there. And, well, you couldn't see the guitarist as well. We saw like kind of the backside of him, a little bit of his hand. But that was really cool, man. And, of course, great voice and cool jazz chords. That was really fun. What did you guys think?
I'll take it. So I thought that they were all excellent musicians, and I don't know whether it was a 50s sound or something like that, but listening to it made me want to go to a drive-in movie and get a malted milkshake.
With someone on roller skates.
Exactly.
I see your malted milkshake, and let's go to the sock hop.
Yes.
How about that?
Let's go. All right. We should make a rule. Jimmy can't sing on the show. All right. That's no, dude. Yeah, and Ruben even said, love the twang in the guitar. Very nice sound. Yeah, you know what? And I agree. It's really cool. Like, I'm a distorted player. I mean, I do have some acoustic. I like to finger pick myself. But I'm just like, I love it all. To be
I
honest
saw
with
you
you.
shredding.
I pretend. But oh, thank you. Well, anyway, yeah. So it's always nice to hear that clean sound done really well. So and it really sounded like kind of majestic there or something. But anyway, that was really cool. And we got a little fun fact about Nick here. I didn't know. He's third generation musician, Grandpa's Spanish salsa merengue, Fantuzzi brother band.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, bro.
That's right. And one day I will get you a copy of my grandfather's band, because they did record either one album or one song on an album. And Raul does have it. I think my dad has a copy of it, which I will get.
And I got to meet Raul, by the way, because all this talk, I'm getting upset. I want to meet him. No, I'm just kidding you. But this is awesome, man. And Andrew, dude, honestly, you were so much fun, man. I'm glad you stuck around, dude.
You guys were a blast. Thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely, dude. And before we all go, we got to hear about what we're checking out from you, where to find you, how to contact you to book you.
You can, for the booking and a lot of information, you can go to the website, which is www.mosleyguitar, MOSELY, and then I hope we all know how to spell guitar, GUITAR, right? I think we do it like that. So there's that as an option. You can find me on Facebook, and we can connect there. I will encourage you to go to Spotify or Apple Music or Google Play or whatever your preferences for digital distribution, and check out my latest release. It's called Lucid Hallucinations, and I just put that out on, I believe it was March 14th, which is conveniently enough the day that the pandemic kind of shut everything down. I don't know if I did that strategically or not. What's that?
Did you cause this? Your release?
I don't know. I don't know if it had anything.
I'm joking.
I sure hope not. So yeah, there's YouTube.
Responsible.
Please don't blame me for this.
No, you're not.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, search my name and you know, Andrew Moses Music or Andrew Moses Guitar or Mosley Guitar. You should have no trouble finding my web presence. It's
good.
There.
Good. And he's got a lot of videos, so go check him out. Go book this man immediately.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And dude, I wanted to tell you too, we've been talking about starting a Spotify playlist for like each guest that we've had on for the season.
Yes.
So let's get you going.
Yes, I'd love that. That definitely helps the algorithm. So, you know, you get in there on the Spotify's and the iTunes and all that, like them, share them, you know, play them over and over and over and over again.
Exactly.
That's how we get paid, and that's how we get exposure. You know, share it with your friends. Tell your friends, you know, maybe not even about me, maybe about the other artists, whoever you like, you know, indie musicians, independent musicians, working musicians. If you know them and you like them, support them.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, and that is really true because it's not easy being any artist type, anyone nowadays, but especially, a lot of the arts were, hit hard, and we're a bunch of musicians here, so come on, man.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah,
no, get
yeah,
out there.
most venues aren't even opening back up this year, so people who do this for a full-time living are currently out, so
Hurt.
every little bit does help.
Yeah. Hurting.
Yep, let's
But
keep
you know
that
what?
flame alive.
Better days ahead, guys.
Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely. And that's why we're here to help people get through it. Your music, that little meditative piece, bro, and discovering new bands and giving a laugh with us. So that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Well, it's been a pleasure, and really, we're so excited to have met you and get you on the show. And we hope you come back season 3.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. It's been a blast. You're both
Definitely.
you're great people. I'm glad we got to meet, and hopefully soon we'll be chilling out at a Tim Reynolds show together. And
Yo, you don't even know. That's going to happen. It's going to happen probably next year,
I'm
but
counting on it.
having fun, and it's going to be just like we like.
I'm
It's gonna be
counting
cool.
on it.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you then. Hopefully before then. But
Yes.
all right, later, Andrew. Bye.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Dude, what a great dude, man. And a killer musician. And he's got great taste in music. He's my kind of guy. You like Dave Matthews? You're in. And hopefully we were a Dave concert too, because those are even more fun because they're bigger and crazier. But anyway, dude,
As much as I love the music on this show, I love making friends even more. It's one of the best things about having this show.
we've met the best people, dude. I can't believe, honestly, we're really lucky. We met a lot of great people. And like you said, dude, beyond the music, because it is the people behind the music. And luckily, we even get to bring a little bit of their music in, and then get to know them and have the people get to know them. So yeah, dude, we're lucky, man. We've been spoiled this season.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, dude, this was episode 16, bro.
That's right. Episode 16, which means that there are only 6 more left.
Can you believe that?
No, this season just flew by.
Dude, and it's so much work. So like, you're like, oh, I can't wait for the end of the season. And then as soon as the end of the season's coming, you're like, wait, they're already ending the season. You're like, I can't believe it. But dude, don't worry, because we got season 3 coming back. And if you thought we did a jump from season 1 to season 2, we're trying to make that same jump from season 2 to season 3, trying to bring on some special guests for you. Of course, a bunch of awesome new music. We got to get those flame dancers back, though, bro. That was fun. We got to get that poet we were talking about on. We haven't had a comedian on in a minute. So we got to get those.
I think season 3 may also even have a tattoo artist come on.
Oh,
Because it does need to be finished.
oh, dude, we got some new ideas for season 3. And hopefully we can start getting these skits in that we were talking about. But, dude, let's let everybody know, dude, we actually have a bunch of other shows. Oh, wait, before I get to the other shows, if you want to get on this show, hit us up. We're really nice people, apparently. No, I hope so. No. But really, hit up Nick because he's better at responding. I'll get back to you in 2 weeks. So, no, I'm joking. Dude, oh, hold on. Interruption. Important thing. We want pole dancers. Dan, I know 2, just friends. I've never seen them perform because they don't actually perform. They just do it for like that fitness stuff. But the one of them is like a pretty good friend. And the other one is like, Quentin's actually been on the show. So maybe we can get, you just didn't know that because they played the guitar. But since we became friends, I've, seen them pole dance. So dude, that's actually not a bad idea. Dan's a pretty smart guy.
Dan, if we brought the pole onto the Stereo Joe set, would you dance? How many times did he type it?
I know, I had to put it in bold. He was like, listen, motherfuckers, I want pole dancers. I should flash it. Pole fucking dancers. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, Dan is the man. By the way, okay, this is a great segment. By the way, Dan Tizow, his name's Dan Tao, but he's Dan Tizow, the motherfucking Rizal from fucking Butler, New Jersey. He's my neighbor, lives right down the road, one of my good buddies. He's coming over on Saturday with Nick because we have our new show, finally episode 2, Brews and Cruise. We got brews. We got beers, coffee, or tea, depending on your variety. And we got the crew together. And we are hanging out. We are having fun. We got guests again still. We're getting John O'Connor from One of the Last is going to be here. And we're also having some video guests on the line from the Silencer and another band, some POS. I forgot them names. Sorry, guys. But anyway, it's going to be a great show. We're bringing back Box of Horror. We're bringing back Joe or No, some of my favorite segments. And maybe we're going to have a new one for you. Nick, what did I miss?
I think you covered just about all of it. I do have some good items for the Box of Horror.
Oh, yes.
So I can't wait to tell you about those. And for all of you to see that, tell Jimmy about those, but all of you see that because it's going to be a surprise. You got to find out at the cost of our friends' dismay.
Joe or No is my other favorite segment. Joe or No, Box of Horror. I can't wait. If you don't know what they are, you're going to have to tune in on Saturday night to find out. Also, randomly during the week, we could be doing a live performance. I'm going to be bringing different guests and performing with them. So, I'm going to, of course, be with Ashley, be with Nick, and I'm going to be bringing over different artists here and there. If you're maybe interested in performing, give me a hey, and maybe we can make something happen. Nothing too crazy, but it'll be fun. And then we also have like a little game streaming thing that we're doing once a week here, just for a little fun. Did Mike Tyson's Punch-Out the first week, Little Legend of Zelda the second week. So it's all the classic NES games, the original Nintendo. And we're just living, a little reminiscing there, man. But we got some great variety of stuff coming up from you. On Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Stereo Joe Show and Brews and Crews. Don't want to miss it. Really pumped about it. 6 episodes left of season 2 of Stereo Joe Show. And last but not least, we got Secondhand Smoke, Stereo Joe's second EP, coming out in just a few weeks. Release date to be announced.
You don't want to miss that, so make sure if you're not following us, you hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that red subscribe button and that bell notification. So once we do release that music, you know right away, and you won't be the last one to find out.
Smash that like button. And Nick, tell me about that sexy beer.
Well, this sexy beer doesn't get just sexy on its own. This brush, these shampoos, these balms and oils all come in handy when you're trying to grow out your beard and you have a little bit of rougher skin like I do, or rougher hair. So it really helps to nourish your skin and nourish the hair. You want to check out the Beard Struggle. We have a code Stereo Joe, that's Stereo J-O, at checkout for 15% off. Any orders, $40 or more, free shipping to anywhere in the U.S. So you want to get yours today.
Nick, serious question. Do they have any products that can make you hit puberty, I can't even say the word, and grow facial hair out for the first?
Well, this won't make you hit puberty, but this right here, which is the Viking Storm Gentleman's Scruff Balm, is actually good to help fill it out a little bit and make it not only look thicker, but help it grow in a little bit more thicker as well.
All right. You're talking about the girth, and I can totally relate and understand about girth. All right. No.
9 out of 10 people say it's all about the girth.
Yep. And that's probably true. You know what? I think we need to ask Andrew. I see him hanging out in the background. Let's just bring him back real quick. Andrew, what do you know about girth? Let's just talk about this real quick before we say goodnight.
9 out of 10 people. You heard the man.
Yo, guys.
That's why we love him.
We love you. Check out Andrew's music. Book him for shows. He does wineries. He does the restaurant scene. So he's perfect for that type of thing. So hit him up. Book him up. But anyway, I'm Jimmy James. Thank you so much for tuning into the Stereo Joe Show. We love you guys. Everyone get home safe. Probably already there. Have a good night.